Okay, everyone, welcome to our how to video series. Tips and tricks on stuff you can incorporate into your compositions and how to do it onto Muse Score. So, today we're looking at arpeggios. Basically, an arpeggio is taking the notes of your chord. So, we're going to be using the chords we used last time and basically just playing them separately, playing the notes of the chord one after another. So arpeggios is just playing a chord, but not all at once, not all the notes at once, but one at a time. So I'm going to use our previous how-to video as an example. Let's keep these chords. I'm actually going to add another instrument. So if you want to add another instrument, you're going to press I for instrument. Okay, this will bring up your instruments window. So you can see here every category that we can pick from. And then on the right here is what you already have on your score. So right now we have piano. So how about for our arpeggio, let's use a guitar. So a guitar has strings and it's plucked. So under the category strings, plucked, let's bring that down. This is everything we can pick from. We'll just take classical guitar, highlight classical guitar, and now we need to add it to score. And then that will put it in the, instrument list. And if I press OK, then you see we added our classical guitar at the bottom. So for our classical guitar, we want to play arpeggios. We're going to base our arpeggios off the notes in the chord that the piano is playing above it. So to get started, I want to input notes in the classical guitar. So I click on the first measure. It's very common for arpeggios to play eighth notes. Okay, so I click on the measure that I want to put notes in. I press N to go into edit mode. First, before I do anything, I'm going to pick the duration of the note. So this one, it's most common for arpeggios to play an eighth note. So I click on eighth note. So I'm basically just going to take the three notes of the chord and play them one after another. So my bottom note goes first, my middle note, and my top note. And then I'll just go back to the middle note of the chord. Okay, so bottom note of the chord, which is a C, middle note of the chord, which is an E, top note of the chord is a G, and then I go back to the middle note of the chord, which is an E, and then I just repeat those same four notes. Okay, so it's these three notes just played separately. I like to start down and go up, and then back to the middle, and then down and up and back. Okay, arpeggio. I'm going to use the exact same formula for measures 2, 3, and 4. Click on the measure I want, press N. Before I do anything, I want to pick the note I want. So I don't always have to go up to the toolbar up here. I can just press 4, and 4 will change it to an eighth note. Okay, if I press 5, it's a quarter note. If you look up at the notes at the top left, 6, half note, 7. So it's very useful to memorize which note value gets which number. If you want a 16th note, you press 3. If you want a 30-second note, which is really fast, press 2. Okay, so it's very helpful to remember those. So I know that if I press 4, it's going to pick an eighth note for me. I'm going to look at the notes up here, and I'm going to play those in succession. So, it'll be here. Bottom note, middle note, top note, middle note. Repeat. Moving on, I do the same. Bottom note, middle note, top note. Sorry, I went too far. Okay, good. Back on track. Oh, sorry. For that, if I could aim today. Okay, here. And then what's my bottom note? C again. Middle note, top note, middle note, repeat. Let's hear that. Okay, you've heard that also used a million times in compositions. It's a very cool, kind of easy trick just to make it your chords a little more exciting. So to reiterate, I'm just always referencing the chords at the top that I already have. So my first note is going to be the bottom note, right? It's a C. My second note is the middle note, which is an E. Top note, which is a G. And then I go back to the middle note. And then I repeat it. I do the same formula. Same. Okay, that's the middle note again. So it's the same pattern, right? You see it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Arpeggios sound really nice if you already have your chords inverted from our previous how-to video. It's not a big of a jump and it sounds really cool. You've heard this a million times. Let's repeat everything. I'm going to append measures, Alt, Shift, B. Let's just add 4 more. So I added 4. So I got my 4 at the bottom. Let's repeat all this. Click on here, hold down Shift. Click on my last selection. Oh, I gotta aim. Pressing R, that will just automatically repeat everything. Whoops, okay, we're back. Let's get rid of this. Hear the whole thing. Okay, there's so many different patterns you can have for arpeggios. This is a good way to start. We will be looking at some in our assignments, but just to give you, how to take a chord and just split them up into arpeggios and how nice it sounds.